Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for part 3 of the Road Out of Rookie series that I am doing in Formula. So, I am recording this the same day that I recorded part 2 of this series, just because I have the time to do some more racing. So, hopefully, we will have a better race than we had in part 2. Part 2 wasn't atrocious, but I did make a mistake myself. I didn't leave enough space for the person in front of me when I was in P2 going into turn 1 on lap 2, I believe it was. And I ended up rear-ending him and pushing him off the track on accident. So hopefully we can have... Hopefully. I know it's a very optimistic thing, especially from what I've learned in rookie class formula racing. Hopefully we can have an incident-free race along with an incident-free open practice, and hopefully a pretty good qualifier, and hopefully no incident points across the board. So, we will just have to find out, though. You never know. Hopefully we can stay consistent like we were in the previous race. That would be lovely. Consistently running high to mid 144s. At the end of the race, we were kind of running high 144s, low 145s. Anything in that range I'm content with, I would say. For where I'm at with my skill level in these cars as of right now, anywhere in the 144 range to low 145s are good lap times for me. And hopefully we can do that again here. And as always, starting off, if you guys do enjoy the video and you are liking my content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated as we absolutely mess the entry up onto turn 1. Yeah, so if you guys enjoy the content and you like these videos and this is a good series in your opinion, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and if you enjoy and you think somebody you know might enjoy the videos as well, please feel free to share it with other people as well. Any interactions with my content would be greatly appreciated. And now, hopefully we're not going to mess up anymore. So it looks like we're not going to have a entirely incident-free session. Got 2 incident points for loss of control. Just not really paying enough attention to the car and being on cold tires, trying to push a little bit too hard. But that's okay. We've seen worse, we've had worse, we've dealt with worse. It could be significantly worse than it is. But as long as we don't make any more mistakes, put down some good qualifying times, and get a good run in the race. As I say that, we get another few incident points. Not perfect. Nowhere near perfect. But hopefully we don't do that again. So we're going to be off to a really bad start with this first qualifying lap.
Here comes your first time lap.
Because we don't nearly have the speed that we should. I usually trap at like 96 mile an hour coming through the start-finish line. So We came through, I think, 3 mile an hour shy on that. But we'll make do. We'll see what we can make happen this lap. Hopefully we can put up a good lap time. If not this lap, we'll just have to hopefully push a little bit harder next lap and see if we can put down something good. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If we put down a better lap time, we put down a better lap time. If not, oh well. My biggest concern is just being able to run nice, clean, consistent laps. Not get incident points unlike we just did a minute ago. But as long as we can refrain from gaining any more incident points. Like that. And just absolutely mess that lap. I should have gotten off the gas. I thought I had it. Turns out I did not. But now we'll just do hopefully a nice, easy lap time here. Get something on the board. It's always better to get something rather than nothing. So, not gonna push the car too hard. And just get a qualifying time on the board. Well, took that section a good bit better than usual. Have to try and consistently do that because that seemed to make up a good chunk of time compared to our best lap time. So we will see how we go. So we have a lap time in for qualifying. Not great, but not terrible. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna slow it down a little bit. Just kind of drive through the rest of qualifying at a nice pace. Not push the car at all. Because any incident points here go against our overall safety rating gain. And we need safety rating in order to get ourselves out of rookie. So I really hope that the race is not reflected upon by how I've done in this qualifying session. Because if so, it is not going to be a very good race at all. Alright, let's see where we qualified. P1, but I also have a feeling that at least one person or two people that didn't qualify for this in this race probably pushed themselves a little too hard, and they're probably up there on competitive lap times. Ugh.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Hopefully we can get a decent start. That would be awesome. I've come to find out that starts are very, very important in these cars, especially when it comes to the first lap to 2 laps on positioning and everything. But let's see how it goes.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. You're on the right. 3 wide. Hold your line. Left side, 2 wide. Stay on the right. Stay on the left. Stay left. There's an incident behind.
Hopefully we can have a nice, fun, clean race with these 2 gentlemen that are currently with us. That would be awesome. Tap the brakes, downshift, get back in the gas. I've noticed that you don't want to come out of that turn too wide because it hasn't really helped me any on lap time, but I could be mistaken. I almost just made a very big mistake there. Do not want to downshift into second gear on that turn. Done that plenty of times before, and it causes me to spin out. Well, I wonder what happened to everybody else in this race. It looks like there's only 4 of us. That's kind of unfortunate, but we'll make do. Maybe we can take another first place. That was a terrible entry on that turn. Hopefully we can fix our little mistakes that we're making. And now we have a fairly large gap between us and P2. Looks like I'm probably not the only one making mistakes in this race. There's no need for us to really push for good lap times. So we just need to run a nice, consistent pace so we don't make mistakes. Mistakes are going to cost us time and the possibility of the guys behind us catching us. So, consistency is key.
44.3.
currently have one of my cats standing in front of my screen. As long as he doesn't step on anything, it's no big deal. Really just trying to not overdrive the car. I really wish there was more people in this race. It's very unfortunate when things like this happen, people leave, there's not many people in the race, because then you end up with very boring races such as this. Not really any competition, no wheel-to-wheel racing with anybody. Very boring, unfortunately, but it's just part of how it goes in rookie class as of right now, for what I've seen. And I'm recording all of this and my progress because the series is road out of rookie. So I would like to share as much, if not all, of my progress of me trying to get out of rookie class as I can. Hopefully it's not too terribly boring, but probably not the most interesting racing you'll ever see. Take some curb there. I got way too slow on that turn. My entry speed was definitely down there. We got 5 minutes left in this race. We got a 15-second gap between us and P2. Just a nice Sunday stroll, I guess. Just nice, easy, consistent lap times. If anybody watching has any other content on iRacing they would like to see, whether it be while I also am in the middle of recording my Road Out of Rookie series for Formula, or afterwards, I'm more than up to putting out more content on iRacing. I do really enjoy sim racing. As I said in my first video, I am roughly now probably about 7 months, I would say, into... That was almost bad. Into sim racing. And I don't have any sort of crazy setup. I just have the Moza R5 bundle with the SRP light pedals and just a generic wheel stand. And hopefully down the road, when I have more space and more of a means to be able to purchase more sim racing gear, hopefully I'll be able to get a cockpit or sim rig, whichever you prefer to call it, actual sim rig with a stationary seat and just some better sim gear in general. Not that I need it right now, in my opinion. I don't think I'm anywhere near good enough, really, to justify spending the money on the hardware. But it definitely would be nice to have, rather than being in a regular computer chair that moves around when I'm using my brakes, and my wheel stand not being 100% sturdy. But I will make do with what I have until I have the means and or the, I guess not necessity, but the ability to get better gear. I think I'm talking so much that my consistency with these lap times has definitely gone downhill slightly. We'll see what we run on this lap when we come through the start-finish line. Hopefully we're not too far off. Buried my foot right back in the gas.
One more to go for the win.
Let's see where we're at. 44. So we're
Looks like you got about 5 laps left of fuel.
still hitting some decent lap times. I don't know if that driving line is optimal for the Formula V car or not, but seems kind of hard to get the Formula V car to try and follow that line. Not that I think it's really necessary for me to follow the line, because as of right now, where I sit, I'm putting down pretty competitive lap times with this car with the lines that I'm taking. And practice makes perfect. Hopefully I will just continue to improve on my journey of getting out of rookie class in Formula. And I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day. I almost just made a mistake there. Well, I did make a mistake there. Thankfully, it didn't really cost me anything. Definitely don't want to be shifting down into second gear on that turn. I had very bad luck with that. Caused myself to spin out, lose control, get myself some incident points prior for downshifting going into that turn. But thankfully we caught it and nothing bad happened from it. I do have 0 incident points, but I'm still going to do a cooldown lap just to try and maximize our safety rating gain and to try and mitigate our gained incident points during the open practice before, or no, not open practice, during our qualifying session actually. So I forgot I didn't do an open practice before this race, but obviously try not to push the car too hard, just nice and consistent. I really could slow down if I wanted to, because there's no need for me to run a fast lap time. But the more corners I can get in, the better my safety rating gain will be. So looks like we're actually catching the guy in last place. wonder if he's going to do a cooldown lap as well. It seems as such. Nope, never mind. He's not going to do a cooldown lap. Just called it right going into turn 1.
Race is over.
But now we will see what we have gained. 2-hour safety rating. Let's see. Oh ho ho! 0.25, that's huge. If we have one more race like that, I foresee us getting bumped out of rookie and into D class. That would be a very, very fantastic thing. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And feel free to share this video with all of your friends and whoever you think would enjoy the video. And I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.